One of the main reasons why we end up chasing money is because of disobedience. We didn't do what God told us to do in the season in which He purposed for us to do it. And so the provision that would have come from us being obedient in building the thing, doing the thing that God told us to do, that provision isn't there. So we have to make up for that by chasing money, taking that second job, things that have nothing to do with the skill set or the gift that God has given you. You end up having to do these things, invest time and energy into doing a job that feels like it's draining you. It feels like it's pulling you away from what God was pulling you to. And the reason why many of us fall into that trap of not doing what God told us to do when He told us to do it, which would have provided for you, which would have given you more than what you need, is because we don't want to go through that season of building where you may have less than what you're used to, or you can't see how it's going to work. So many people want to avoid that season. We prioritize our comfort, what we're used to having, over building what's going to take care of your future and build generational wealth. But thank God for second chances. In this season where you're being given another chance, let this principle guide you. In Matthew 6, Jesus tells us, don't be anxious. Don't worry about what you're going to eat, what you're going to drink, what you're going to wear. And He tells us why. He says, for after these things, the Gentiles seek, meaning people who don't know God allow what they're going to eat, what they're going to drink, what they're going to wear to dictate their actions and the directions of their life. Then He gives us a solution for those of us who love God. And that is, seek first the kingdom and His righteousness, that is pursuing God's character and making the things of God a priority in your life. And then He says this, and all these things shall be added unto you. That's it. That's how we're meant to live. So when God gives you an instruction, we can't afford to be caught up in how is it going to work? Am I qualified? But how is this going to get paid while I'm working on this thing that isn't making money yet? Hello, is God not a way maker, miracle worker, promise keeper? Hello. While you're being given a second chance in this season, resist the temptation of worrying about how the bills are going to get paid and allowing that worry to dictate the direction of your life. Building generational wealth when you don't come from wealth requires faith if you want to have success God's way.